namara gutera we ugume ku kibuga genda kurikira baro.
You have some boy.
51 runs of 42 balls.
How many 50s does he have in his career? Under 19
To ball his second over, Moses Anafi. And at the end of the 13th over, Team Rwanda has 91 for 5.
zizane ekuteri man iyi urashyiramo akaboro ingozi reba iwanjye reba iwanjye
And Kofi Bagabena coming for his third over
utera
from
njye
the
kumufata
pavilion
njye
end.
mfata utera ngiye gufata ugiye kunaga wagana nimero 18 ngiye gufata ugiye kunaga
They change the line. You understand? They ball it way. They ball it way. They ball it way outside of stump, making him want to reach for it. And when he's reaching, he's not moving his foot across to the ball. Then he ends up missing. So, looking at that now, Ghana has been successful with that. Martin, he has not been successful once they've started to employ that tactic. What should he do to make sure that when those balls are brought to him, he plays them well, and when he plays them well, he gets the results that he's looking for? That's slowly picking up from the captain there. This is where Ghana also today has been lagging behind. Those sloppy fielding, those unnecessary throws. You don't need them when you are in this position. Going back to my question again, Ghana has been successful to when they are bowling to Martin, bowling it on the fourth stump, full and wide, and he's reaching for it and he's not getting enough. He's not even hitting the ball. If you are Martin now, that has happened for the past 3 games. A bowled straight, his head was up, trying to go for the big hit, and that is loose shot from the captain, and he goes down for 4, and it's now 94 for 6. The captain goes perishing. These are the things that we always talk about. You are in control, and this is what I said now. Yes, you have scored a 50 to Eric Nyamgabu. You have scored a 50, but did you leave your team in a good position? This is now where you need to start asking those. You as an individual, what have you done for the team? Have you played for the team or you just played for yourself? Yes, it's good to score a 50. It's good. It's a career first 50, but where does that leave your team? Those are the most important question, or the most discussion that these guys should be talking in their dugout there. Now, this brings in David, the wicket keeper, better to the crease. He has never been in touch just during these games. Maybe hopefully today is going to be his game. He has come in with 7 overs left. Can he take his team to a respectable total, a total whereby we can say the game can be defended? He's been bowling straight to this guy, and there's been a chat between the umpires. I don't know for whatever reason. The bowler, the umpire, and the captain are having a chat on the ball. It's just getting sanitized. You know, during these demanding times, the ball goes out, the umpires working with a sanitizing equipment. So he's just sanitizing the ball just to make sure that you keep the ball away from this deadly disease that we have been experiencing for the past 2 years. Going back to the game, Kofi Bagamena coming into ball. David, good shot to start off with the innings threat, but you gotta push on these fielders now. You understand? Yes, in as much as they're deep there, push them on. They fumble, you run in two. You understand? And that brings the over to the end. Over number 14, 95 for 6. Are we seeing a 150? Are we seeing a 130? Are we seeing a 140? Which of the three? With how the situation is, we have got Martin. We know he can hit the ball cleanly. Where is he going to leave his team on? 150, I guess? 130? 140. I'm just talking these totals because these are the totals that these guys have been scoring all these games. So are they going to repeat the same thing? And there's been a chat between the umpires. I don't know for whatever reason. The bowler, the umpire, and the captain are having a chat
they can
on the
make
ball.
130 or 140. It is still possible, but if they keep losing their wicket, that would be hard
It's
to
just
reach
getting
on
sanitized.
140
You
or
know,
130.
during these demanding
Let's
times,
wait and
the ball goes out, the umpires work in with a sanitizing equipment. So
That was a
it's
good
just
ball,
sanitizing the ball just to make sure that
a
you
dot
keep
ball.
the ball away from this deadly disease that we have been experiencing for the past 2 years. Going back to the game,
Good shot from
Kofi Bagamena coming into ball.
David.
David, good shot to start off
Hit
with
the
the innings
ball in the
threat,
gap,
but
which
you gotta
brings a
push on
single.
these fielders now.
Obed is the one
You
who is
understand? Yes,
bowling.
in as much as they're deep there, push them on. They fumble, you run in two.
Martin is
You
now
understand?
facing.
And that brings the over to
uh,
the end. Over number
They
14,
have dropped
95
and
for
long
6. Are we seeing a 150?
Martin
Are we
is
seeing
playing
a
very well. He's
130?
not playing a risky
seeing a
shot.
140?
He's trying
Which
to
of the three?
control
With
his
how the
shot.
situation is, we have got Martin.
Looking for
We know he
single
can
as
hit the
well.
ball
That
cleanly.
was a good
Where is he going to leave his
Good
team on? 150, I guess? 130? 140. I'm just talking these totals because these are the totals that these guys have been scoring all these games. So are they going to repeat the same thing? And there's been a chat between the umpires. I don't know for
A good
whatever reason.
fielding.
The bowler, the umpire, and the captain are having a chat
Rexford
on the ball.
130 That was a or good 140. fielding. It is still possible, but if they keep losing their wicket, that would be hard
It's
to
just
reach
getting
on
sanitized. You
140 or
know,
130.
during these
Overs,
demanding
let's
times,
wait seven
the ball goes out,
runs,
the
six
umpires
to get
work in with
down.
a sanitizing equipment.
Are we
So
still going on one?
it's just
Is it
sanitizing the ball
possible
just to
because
make sure
they
that
have lost their
you
wickets
keep
and,
the ball away from this deadly
I
disease
don't
that we
know
have
if
been
that will
experiencing
be
for the past 2
easy
years.
For Rwanda to make that 150
Going back
or
to the game,
140. The good shot from
Kofi Bagamena
that
coming
was a
into
good
ball. David, good shot to start off
Hit
with
the
the innings
ball in the
threat,
gap,
but
which
you gotta
brings a
push on
single.
these fielders now.
Obed is the one
You
who is
understand? Yes,
bowling.
in as much as they're deep there, push them on.
Another dot
They
and
fumble,
over.
you run in two. 97
Martin is
for
now
6.
facing
We are in the
the
last
last
30 balls to the end. Over
going
number
back to
14.
what you've
They
said.
dropped,
Yes, you've got Martin,
Long
95
and
for
long.
6. Guy who can. Are we seeing a 150? Is it?
Martin is
Are we
playing
seeing
very
a
well.
I'm
He's
saying
not
now
playing
this is
a
the
risky
last
shot.
pay.
He's trying
Which
to
of the Rwanda
control
betters? With these two,
How
this
the
is where we have got. They need to
Looking
bet.
for
We know he
single.
can hit the ball
If
cleanly. If they manage to do that, where is he going to leave his team on?
150 is still on the
150,
cards.
I guess.
So it's up to these two now, because this is the last minute.
140. I'm just talking these totals because these are the totals that these guys have been scoring all
or
these
two
games.
of them.
So are they
to
going
bet
to
all
all
the
the
way.
way? You understand? So they need to be smart now, especially Martin. He
Okay.
needs to make sure that the
Fantastic.
umpire close to the ball, having a chat.
Let's
Looks for
work
that
and
game on the
make
ball,
it
down hard on the
130
ground,
or 140.
get that
It is
boundary
still
early on, then
possible,
it
but
look
if
to
they
rotate
keep
more.
losing
Because
their
30
wickets,
balls,
that
if you
would
go
be
it run a
hard to
ball,
reach
you
on
get
140
6
or
over.
130.
During this
Overs,
debate, you
let's
get another
wait
60
seven
plus 97. You
The
understand?
ball
goes
goes
out,
out,
the umpire is working with
Mark that we've talked about.
then you've got a score to talk about on the board. So it's all about these two now.
Just
How are they going to go just to make sure that
approach
towards the end of this inning?
You
The ball away from this
130
deadly disease
don't
that we
know
have
if
been
that
experiencing
would
this
be
weekend. I'm
possible
telling you,
for
it's not going to be
Rwanda
enough.
make that
It's not
150
going
or
to see the game.
140.
Being chased, it's not going to be
Now
enough. So
the
it's up to these two
shot
now
from
to say
Bowling
Kofi
well,
Bagamena
that was
exactly
David.
do we need to leave our team. David, good shot to start off.
With
He
the ball
was
in the
great.
gap,
But
which
you
is
can push
good.
on in this field system.
Ready
We've seen.
for one.
You understand? Yes, in as much as they're deep there, cover, push them on. There's a deep over, long running two. Then there's 97. Those guys are waiting. 30 balls to wait across. I'm going back to what you've said.
Yes,
You've got Martin 95, the one guy who can. Are we seeing a 150?
Martin is
Are we
playing
seeing
well.
what I'm
He's
saying
not
now?
playing
This is
a
the
risky
last
shot.
game.
He's trying
Which
to-
was this one betters with these two. This is where they need to bet. We know he's going to the if they manage to do that last 5 is going to leave his team on 150 is still on the cards. I guess so. It's up to these two now. You've got 30 balls. Last minute. I'm just talking these totals because these are the totals that these guys want scoring or two of them short. So to bet all the way to points. So they need to be smart now, especially Martin. He needs to make sure that he gets close to the ball. Look that you've got the ball. Down house the ground. 30 balls. Get that boundary early on. Then what? Look to rotate more balls. 30 balls. If you go to run a ball, you get 6 balls. During this debate, you get a point of time. It's not going to help Rwanda to put in a decent total. They need to start getting then you've got a sort to talk about. So they've got the guys that can do it. How are they going to do that? Just to make sure that's good approach towards the end. He needs to start to unleash. To get 130, it is that 135. You went big, and we see. Oh, we see talking about good huge 6. So easy picking is 2 now. To say that brings up the 100 to leave our team. Rwanda, good shot to start your continues to play it like this. You can push on in this field system that is 140. Yes, long off. There's a deep extent. Push them on. David now needs to go over. Long running to 97. Those guys are waiting to try to the way across. So it's all about intelligence when you bet. You've got Martin 95, the one guy who can. He's the one that you've got the guns.
Martin is
I'm
playing
saying
well.
what I'm saying now.
He's
This is
not
the
playing a
last
risky shot.
This is one cheat. After eating, they need to bet. They know he's going to the if they manage to do that, no efforts to get the balls. Obviously now you've got 30 balls. Now I'm just talking these totals because these are the totals that every time want to score the two of them shot bet all these big shots, good shots. So they need to be smart because Martin needs to the way they go out, they go out cheaply. Looks like you give the ball. Rwanda 30 balls. What they get that ball, they are thinking when they're betting. Look to rotate more. So you are the main better now. You go play a loose shot like that, you get 6, and you know that you're the last line you get that point of time. The team leads you've got 24 balls left here. They need to start getting. If you hang around a bit with this one to talk about, so the other guys like two, we've taken the first goal just to make sure that's good approach towards the other 5 goals. Just rotate again 130, rotate the other 5 goals. You win big, you see that's healthy. That's a healthy talking about the huge 6. So easy picking is 2 now. Just waiting. That brings up the 100. Easy catch to Rwanda. Shot to start your team. Things like that push can say these fielders are letting sometimes you gotta lane and lane faster. This is international cricket that these guys are playing now. So when you're laning, you gotta lane quicker. And that ends the over. 105 for 6 is our 135 still on the cards now, or we are now looking forward to 130. David has got a tall order now to do. You understand? And even I've seen Zapi. He's the kind of a guy also, he's got long levers, long hands. He can also hit the ball far. If he sticks around again, he's able to also get the ball out of the ground. But how long can he keep on doing that? Because all the games that he has betted, he just bets 3 balls. He 2 6s, the next thing he goes out. He's not that type of a guy that you would expect to bet you longer.
Yes, I totally agree with you because Zapi is the one who can clear the ball to the boundary, but if he stays in, they can make 130 is possible, is still possible, but if they stay in, Zapi is the one who is facing. Good batting, good cricket there. They are looking for a single, which is good.
Yes. Singles are good, they are good, but at this point of time, you've got 4 wickets in hand. You've got 4 overs left. Yes, you need to look for that boundary ball now. Every over, if they can get at least 1 or 2 boundaries, then these singles, they can be moving on to around about 10 runs and over. The last 3 overs, they get 30, they get to 136. You understand? Then you can at least have got something to defend. But singles at this point of time, yes, we can need them, but they need to get that boundary ball now. Zapi! That's out. Like I said now, if he hits it cleanly. So how long now again is he gonna do that? He gives us 3 of these. The score moves. That's a good shot. Clean it in any ground. This is a 6. This is a 6. Waited for it. Went under it. Then it goes maximum. That's a good shot from Zabi. Good shot. And the score is now 113 for 7. After 16, we are into the 17th over. You know, shots like this. Now, this is where you need your key betters now betting. If you have got your bowler hitting it cleanly like this, what more if it was your betters? They can do it times 2, times 3. So this is what now Rwanda as a betting unit need to discuss in the dugout. That okay, fine, when we are betting, what approach are we going to use? How many betters up front do we need that can bet through the innings? Not just to come in, play loose shots, but look at someone like Neo. Yes, he betted well, but I just feel like he did let his team down because he had been there for so long. So he should have just settled and betted longer. Imagine if he's betting with a guy like Martin, if he's betting with a guy like David, you understand, and him being in form, being in control. They would put in 160, 170 on the board. So it's things like that now as a betting unit. Now you need to sit down, you discuss about those things. As betters, we need guys to do their job. We need guys to take their responsibility as betters and bet through. He went again, another maximum. That's huge, way into the houses. Zabi Bime Nyimana at his best. Second ball lost today. Yesterday we lost about 5 or 6. Today, how many are we going to lose? Because Ghana is also here to bet. The best from Zabi Bime Nyimana. 2 6s in 2 balls. That's good betting from him. If he continues again, he's going to put his team in a good position. He's hitting them cleanly. Like I said, these are 6s in any ground in the world. These are 6s. That's a clean hit from him. He has got long levers, you understand? So the length now that you bowl to David, if you bowl it to Zabi, it's more fuller now. It's becoming easy. So that length adjustment also is coming into play now. What length do you bowl to Zabi? What length do you bowl? Another one, sweep shot. There's no one fielding there. 6, 12 plus 4, 16. That's a monster over. That is the over that Rwanda was looking for. So are we going to see another 3 big overs like this?
Really, that was expensive over and good shots from Zapi, and this brings us to 123 runs after 17 over. I think if Zapi continues like this, are we still counting that 130? I think it's more if they stay in, that 150 is also possible to be set on if Zapi and David are still stays in. David is the one who is going to face, and Godfrey is the bowler.
We have 3 overs left. That's 21 balls. If they go it run a ball, the end score will be straight, full and straight. That brings David out, LBW. Good bowling, full and straight from Godfrey. Then the next batsman is Pankaj. Pankaj also, we've seen him, the few games that he betted, that he can also get it out of the boundary there. Now you've got wickets in hand left again. You've got Kevin also, I've seen he's a big lad. He can also get it out of the park. What can be Rwanda's plan now going onwards? Because you've got a couple of overs left. Another over like the one that Zapi gave us, if they give us 2 or 3, that can take them to around about 140. So the key thing is for Rwanda to beat through. the overs. In as much as we need runs, but they gotta break through. You gotta bet all your overs. You don't need to leave overs for anyone. So if they go and run a ball from now, that will get them to 145. So this is what you need now. 145, at least your bowlers have got something to bowl it. You understand? If you can get more than that, that's a bonus as it stands now. So that was a good ball from Godfrey to start off with the over. Let's see if he's going to continue to prankage there. Again, good shot. It's in for one. Straight to point. Good direct hit, but the better they slid it in safely. Now that brings in Zapi, the big hitter on strike, and need to see what is he got in store for us there. Is he going to give us those huge sixes that he has been giving us the previous over and see? And it's a different bowler now. It's a different bowler, so let's see what exactly is Godfrey going to be landing the ball. Is he going to go for the foot? Is he going to go for that wide yorker? Is he going to go for the off cutter? Is he going to go for the slow one? That is if if he has got them in his bowling us now. You see. Good shot. About punch down straight to long off for one. Good cricket from Zapi. If he plays like this, he's not being predictable. You understand? It becomes dangerous. You understand? So this is what you need now. He has to bet the last 2 overs. I'm telling you, he bets the last 2 overs. You put his team into a decent total there. So let's see if Prankaj can keep on controlling, or if it comes in his zone, can he take on the boundary riders?
That was a good ball from Godfrey. Seems like Pankaji and Zapi are trying to bat through all the overs, which is good. If they bat all overs, they can make some another runs, which can be defensive. That was a good ball and good fielding as well. Trying to hit it hard but goes straight to the fielder. That was a bouncer, which brings us to 18th over and 126 runs. 2 overs left. Let's see if they can make at least, if they can get 10 per over, they can be on 146.
There's been a bowling change again that brings back the veteran Amalok Seimbi into the attack, coming in to finish up. No, this coming in to finish up to say it's going to be now Amalok versus Zapi. Because we have seen that Amalok is also quite capable of bowling those difficult balls to dispatch, but Zapi now is a kind of a player who waits for the ball. You understand? He waits and he waits and he goes under it, then he goes for maximum. So we are going to see now the contest between the two. Who is going to win the contest now in this 19th over that we're going into? Again, Zapi with a cross. It finds a long on. In the set for one. Between these two now, Amalok will be happy because one run for now per boy, Ghana is happy. Ghana is happy and Rwanda is not happy. So this is good for Ghana. Slow. Again, hit up in the air, mistimed, dropped. That was a loose foot toss. If it was someone else, that foot toss should have gone into the houses, but Prankaj chose to play it early enough. Then he lofted it up into the air. Then Amalok went on to drop that catch. They do not be going begging for these chances now. Because every wicket you take now onwards, that's pressure to the incoming batter. So you'd rather take whatever chance that comes your way. Zapi waits, again went on, finds long, sloppy. That has been sloppy from the fielder, runs through the legs. You don't want that at the very end of the innings. But Zapi will be the smiling play at the present moment, because whatever runs that comes in, way he takes them, especially if they come in forms of boundaries, he will take them.
I agree with you. If they keep getting these boundaries, that would be good. Zapi playing across again, which goes for long on, brings them 1 run. They have now 133 runs. Zapi is on 24 runs. A very good shot from Pankaj. Got a big 6, which goes into houses. Another 3rd ball lost in this innings. If these 2 batters stays in, sure that 150 is still possible now.
Remember, I gave you 3 scores that time. I said a 135, a 140, or a 150. We've passed the 135 already. We've got 1 run short to pass 140. We still have got another over to come. So, and a couple of balls now. So, which means both of these scores, 135 and 140, they are out of the picture. Again, from Pakaj, he misfinds the long one fielder for 1. So, they've passed 140. So, now, a 150 is on the card. So, we were not that far. That brings the over. Over number 19 to the end. We're into the last over. The score is on 140 for 8. So, now, the last over. The other 2 scores that we've mentioned, they've passed them now, 150. So we were not far in terms of our predictions, in terms of score, in terms of how the wicket was behaving. So we were close enough. 2 of the scores that we've said, they've been surpassed. Now there's 1. So are we going to see a 150? Are we going to see a 152 now? What approach is Prankaj going to use? He can clear the boundary again. So now going onwards, there's nothing to lose now. You've got another 2 wickets outside. So there's no need for you to finish the ball. You got to go for that big hits.
This is the time where Pankaj, I think, was looking for to reach on these times of where he can think like, let me go for it. That is what he did, missed. That was a quick single there. Good calling from Zapi. The ball was in keeper's hand, but they ran 1. And good keeping as well on the Ghana side. Zapi is the one who is facing, and that Yorkers is really needed at this time. Godfrey is bowling very well now. Clearing the ball, which goes for good fielding. That was a good fielding. Brings them. They just made 1 run, but they really need to clear the ball. They are not fearing of getting out now. They are just freeing their arms.
A boundary or 2 in this over changes the whole equation. So these guys need to look for that boundary again. It changes the whole equation. The boundary or 2 in this over. Let's see. Shot missed. This guy goes away with that. And instead of Prankaj trying to go hard at that ball, I think if you just play that one of those ram shots again towards 3rd man area, you never know, with this height you might clear or you might get a boundary somewhere rather than him trying to go across. I think we are on halfway through the over, and let's see what a boundary or 2, like I said, changes the whole equation. A boundary or 2 in this over. Again, shot missed. That's what I said. He can just get bet on ball. Just get bet on ball. You get bet on ball, you get something, because the ball has got pace already. So if you just get your bet there, the ball can go. You need the last 2 balls. I think they should give us 2 boundaries. That will get them to 150, and that will be a decent score now to come in and bowl it. You come, you put 150 there, you take in early wickets, you never know. So Pankaj need to do something about these 2 balls. Again, shot. Yes, you see what I was talking about. Yes, that's the shot. Runs will come in anyway. Top edge, it goes for 4. 1 ball left. And the score goes to 146 for the loss of 8 wickets. Can Rwanda pull this one to seal the series 3-2? Or can Ghana come back from behind to also take the series 3-2 and go with the series to Ghana? It's going to be a tight contest. It's going to be a tight contest. Rwanda needs to bowl very well. Yes. Again, short and missed. One run out. Oh, so our 150 did not come in, but at least it's a decent total. We have seen them defending 136. So 147, 11 runs extra, which let's see how Rwanda is going to go about their bowling approach. Early wickets, good dot balls, they can take the wickets. So ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home there, the first inning has come to an end. Rwanda 147 for 8 after 20 overs, Ghana needing 148. We'll catch you in a bit. especially when you are defending 147 on a wicket that is not assisting bowlers. Yeah, there's nothing much for the bowlers on that wicket, so you need to be hitting, you need to be bowling at the good lines there. You need to make sure that you use your fielding plans very, very well. So it's a good start for Ghana. They've opened the account with a boundary to get 4. And also again, this is a plan that you also need to employ in any betting team, whereby if you attack the first 2 balls for the boundaries, then you're on top of the bowler again anyway. And this is forced if fielding change again. Cover drive straight to the covers was stopped. That 4 brought in a fielding change. But interesting now, the 4 was hit to the covers. Then they dropped deep square leg. So it's also going to be interesting to see how they're going to go about the business. Again, clipped away to run away to long one for an easy single. Again, during the first inning, I've been discussing here about easy singles being given early on during the power plays. Those are the things that you don't want to be doing as a bowling team. But I've seen both teams now doing the same thing. I'm joined here by the newly appointed women's captain for Rwanda Women's, Diani Bime Nyimana, a sister to Zapi. Diane, I think you've been watching the games now. You've joined us here. 147 for Rwanda. They have put on the board. Do you think the score is enough for them to take the series?
Yeah, for Rwanda, yeah, I think this score they can defend it. Yeah, it's really more possible with our bowling.
Okay, thank you. I totally agree with you. If they bowl well, they can defend 147. But this is the end of over number 1. Ghana has managed to get 6 runs, and this is good enough, good start for them. Because the run rate is not asking too much; it's just asking them to be around just above 7 and over. But going at 6. The plan is to get the run rate closer to the required run rate. So this is good for one. This is a good start for Ghana. And yesterday we saw Rexford now is on strike, clearing the boundary. It is whenever he need to, he was managing to hit the ball out of the park. So are we going to see the same approach? Because this tactic that Ghana employed, they started it yesterday. Because during the other first 3 games, Rexford was not opening. He didn't score. Yesterday they brought him up the order. He scored for the team. He put his team in a good position. Now the captain is coming in. He has brought himself to the bowling attack. He's coming into bowl, first ball, about. Now this is what I have been saying all day long now. You are bowling a line and a length like that, and you are troubling the batter. Then why do you need to go on and change? This has been the order for the day for the Rwandan bowlers. Every time they bowl a good ball, the next thing they change. I don't know what are they trying to do. Because in this game, this is T20. You understand? In 2020 cricket, we're about again. Just a bit of some away movement there that I've seen from Zapi, from Clinton there. Going back to that discussion is T20. Do you really need to go for wickets, or you need to win dot balls? Diane, what's your thought?
There, I think to win more dot balls, it's the thing for T20, not going for the wickets. Because in this T20 game, it's like you win by more dot balls. Yeah, it's a wicket there.
Good wicket from the captain Clinton, and good catch from Prankaj. And this is the danger man now, the one that is scored for Ghana yesterday. And this is good, yes, but it's still a long way to go. This is over number 2 that we're going into. Yes, you've taken an early wicket, good enough. But do you really need to bask in glory early on, since he's the danger man now that he is gone? Cricket is a funny game. You never know. There might be 1 or 2 guys out there who can come and do the same thing that he did. And the most important thing for Ghana now is Amalok is still there. He's so far the top batter in this tournament, in this series. He's still there. and he has been betting well for Ghana. So what advice can you really give? What advice can you really give to Rwanda now? Yes, they've taken the danger man, but still the job is not yet done.
The advice there is they can think that they've taken the wickets here, but it's not the only batters they have here, because we've seen that every batsman they have here can hit, like, can give them some runs. So they don't have to give up and they think that they've taken the batsman who scored yesterday. You never know what's if even the new batsman can do today, because everyone doesn't like perform like every day. Even 11 can score, so they don't have to give up. They have to keep fighting, not to give the chances away.
Good bowling again from Clinton. It seems like the captain is leading up front. This is what you need now from your bowlers, and especially from the captain himself. 6 for 1 after 1 over. We are into the second over. Ghana needing 148 to win. And in Rwanda needing 9 wickets to win from 20 overs. So, like what you've said, yes, this is good. Another good ball again. Like what I'm seeing there, Clinton is getting some away movement. Yeah, the ball is starting from around that off stump and moving away around the 4th and 5th stump. They're getting that ball to nip away. Are this the condition that we have seen? Because today it seems like it's a bit chilly, not that warm, not that cold, and there's a bit of some light cloud cover up there in the sky. Is it also contributing into him getting that movement that we have not seen for the past 4 games? But on the 5th game, I'm seeing him moving the ball away from another good ball again. Dot. This has been a good over for Rwanda. I'm telling you, this is the box that they will take. Still on 6. And this is the first maiden of the series. That shows how the bowlers have been bowling all along. Does this also really mean that the bowlers have been learning their lesson going forward during this game? And another bowling change again from the pavilion end. Zabi, your brother, coming in to bowl. Then I'm going to give this over to you so that you know him better. You've seen him bowling. You've grown up together. You shared the same plate. You know him better. So I'm going to leave this over to you just to say something about how he's going to bowl, how he's going to go about his bowling. So he's coming in from he has bowled very well even yesterday. I've seen him bowling yesterday. And another interesting again is bringing in the fine leg in and drops third man in a short, in a long deep cover there, just to stop that short and wide deliver that he has been bowling all these games. Good start from him, and the ball has been run down to third man by sloppy fielding. You don't need this now. Coming in, first ball, 1 run, and the score is on 7 for 1 after 2 overs, going into the third over.
Okay, let's wait for the second ball. And he bowled a very good ball dot there. You can see the spirit that he has now. It's like he wants to bowl all the four balls like at the same time. Let's wait for the third ball. One run there. I think the ball touched on the pads there. A very good keeping from David there.
Where is the water?
Is it raining there?
Come on, man. Where is the water? This has been poor. Where is the water? Where's the water? Oh. Where? Where is the water? It's raining. Why are you
But where is the rain? I'm saying, where is the rain? Why are you taking the covers on? You stopped the game raining. Fuck, this is poor decision. Ah, shit.
They are relying on the rain again. If we missed it.
But they should have been bowling now.
I think it's the umpires now who hold the
This is getting out of hand.
And the rain stopped play, but it looks like it has no bad intentions for our game. Seems Team Rwanda is getting back on the pitch.
It's quite interesting to see what is really happening in there in terms of the umpiring decision. It's just drizzling. Then we've seen the umpires trying to, and it's only less than 1 minute, and you understand. And this breaks now with a game that was flowing like this.
Hope you're doing
they are
well.
very.
I just want to create a new video, talk about how to create a live video stream from your A10 Mini. If you've got an A10 Mini Pro or a
These
Pro
breaks like this
ISO,
now
you can go live directly from the A10 Mini.
come
with
into
that.
the way of the game. You understand? It's just this.
I'm gonna show
I don't see any heavy clouds on top of us. I don't
Facebook,
see any heavy
on
clouds. It's just
on
the
my home
drizzling and it's
screen,
passing through.
on
There's a
this
lot of wind blowing. Then it's less
call
than a
it the
minute. They
live
stop the game.
studio.
In another minute,
Get
the game
started.
continues. So it's you'd
initially,
wonder what
usually
was really
I'm
the
not
plan.
gonna
Okay,
use
fine.
that at
Going
all.
back live again.
click
We
on
saw
the
Zapi coming in, bowling some good balls there, and now can
the live
he
stream
continue
URL, which
doing
is
the same thing?
this is my
He
stream
needs
key,
to
so
put
I'm
his
gonna
team in a good
I will
position. You understand? He needs to keep on
So
bowling in
go
that
down
region
to
again. That's
output.
round about that off stump again on the full.
and then scroll down to live stream. Let me move my
Try to work it on the leg side, but didn't get any.
what's going on.
Settle for a dot. Amalok Sehimbi on strike, the main
First
form
selected as
for
well.
Ghana,
Now I'm
the
going to
meaning
copy the key over
who's
here
got all the runs during this
and
tournament.
then click on air. Now this says it's going on there.
As I
2,
said
3,
earlier
4,
on, during this
5
second part of the
seconds,
innings, we are joined
and
here
we'll come
by
here to Facebook
the
and
recently
you'll see
appointed
here's
women's
the video,
cricket captain
live stream
for
video
the
going
Rwandan
on.
ladies team, and they are also
All I
currently
need to do
preparing
is
for
enter my video title
good ball, good
and
ball
say
again.
something
Keep
about
it
this
there,
video,
keep it there.
and then click on the go
Keep it
live
there.
button. So
And
let's scroll up.
like I said,
Here it is.
these guys, the
getting
Rwanda
the
women are also
video
currently
at
preparing
24
for
frames per second,
the
5.9
Womenwood
megabits
Africa
per
World Cup
second.
qualifiers that's going to be hosted in Botswana from the 7th to the 20th of September. These guys are going to be taking part again. We have got the
Studio
the
and,
captain in the
what is this
box
so weird?
just to give us
That's how you go live
few
using Facebook.
things that he can tell us
And
about
The A10
the tournament.
Mini
Amarok short and
Pro
right,
and
finish up the
A10
over the
Mini
single.
Pro ISO. So this is
score
really
is on-
powerful. So once I go live, I can close this out because I am
9
live.
for 1.
But if I
We will go back to the qualifiers, Diane, but for now, let's just focus on the game. Then you see, well, we'll come back to the issue of the qualifiers so that I need to know exactly what you guys are thinking and what your preparations are like as a captain, the newly appointed captain. What challenges are you looking forward to face? You understand those? I'll come back with those questions later on. But for now, let's see big live what Rwanda can keep on doing there. The captain brought himself again. He's coming in to bowl. He's bowling to Amalok Sehimbi. And now they've brought in that slip field again. I think maybe he has got carried away by those away swingers that he has been bowling. So he's brought in the slip in place. Try to cut it. It's too early, too close to cut. and ends up settling for a dot. And this guy, I've seen anything that is coming short in front or square, he's taking it out for. I think that's the reason why these guys are keeping on having that deep backward point in place. Like now, I've seen they've moved him down there, bringing in the fine leg in, which means he's going to continue to bowl that short and wide line, making him play to that field and getting him off strike. Maybe that's the plan, to make sure that Amalok gets off strike. But I think the key thing for me is to bowl to Amalok also as well, put him under pressure, in as much as he's in control, but also try to bowl as many balls as possible to him. And that will increase your chances of getting him out. You understand? So you got to bowl to him as well. Don't be in a defensive mood. You got to attack there. So try to bowl as many balls to him. Try to get him under pressure. Try to make him play outside his game plan. You understand? But if you open up the field set for him, you're making it easy. So which means the chances of you dismissing him are going to be less and less and less. Good shot again. Straight to mid-off. Or stop to a Pankaj. Still another good over. Early start of the fourth over. Good bowling from the captain himself.
Oh, chances there. Oh, that's an easy single. It's a long one. But the way the captain is bowling is really good. I think he has to continue give us more dot balls here now. Oh, a very good catch there in slip. Whoa. Edik Dusingizimana took a very good catch there in slip. That's the second wicket for Team Rwanda. Whoa. That's wow.
Now, I think maybe guys will be like, you have been talking about the slip. You have been talking about the slip. Why is he doing there now? These guys, they've proved me wrong. But still, that goes to my question. I'm like, you saw a couple of the first overs, the ball moving away. Then he employed the slip field again. That is clever bowling, and that is also clever field set. And that is also a good catch from Eric. Catches like this now brings you into the game. You understand? We have seen another good catch taken by Rexford again earlier on. So catches like this, they bring you back into the game. They also boost the morale into the fielding side. Yes, I've been crying about the slip field and why are they putting the slip field at the balls. I've never seen them being used. But these guys today, in this over, they've proved me wrong. Good, clever bowling from the captain. And now they have got 2 wickets, 2 important wickets, you understand, in their bag. Still a long order. We have got the captain, Ghana, Obed Ave. He can bet, he's a lefty. I've seen him, he can bet, so we've seen how. Now let's see what tactic is he going to employ now. The team is under pressure. 10 for 2 after 3 overs. You understand? This is not good. This is a bad start. So what approach is he going to use? It's up to him. You understand? He's the captain. He knows what they want. Oh, that's a good ball. Again, another dot. You see what I said? You keep Amalok quiet by bowling more to him. You start to play so many funny things. Now, you see that other previous ball, he went for it too hard hands. It popped up and dropped in front of the fielder. Then the next thing, they ran for one. Then we saw that good catch from Elik Dusizingimana catching good reflex there. So that was good, and it's 4 overs gone. 10 runs and 2 wickets have fallen now in the power play. This is a good plan. Whatever, even if you are the captain, going forward, these are lessons also again for you going forward. Watching the game, watching how these guys are doing, and watching how they are bowling. Go stop, you get a hand on it. Is he going to race away to the boundary? He chases on. Good, he saved this team 2 runs there. Good fielding from Posco. And now this is also the other thing that I also wanted to talk about. I've been watching Zappi bowling a lot. He always looked to bowl too straight on the pace. Then he ends up getting hit down the leg side. Then he has got a fine leg in. He has got 2 sweepers in the offside, but he bowls straight on the pads. Now that also brings another question. Why do you want to bowl good ball again? Swing and a miss? This is what I was been saying, Amalok, make him ball to him more. You increase your chances of getting him out. Now look, he's now going for shots that are not there. Why? It's because of dot balls. And dot balls, they build pressure. Now the required run rate is keeping on climbing. The more dot you face, it goes up. So also even Amalok is even thinking it in his head that, look, if I don't score for my team, again, another good ball, dot. It's that big of a length delivery, good bowling from Zapi. After the over, I'm going to come back to you. We talk about the qualifiers. Like I said, the viewers, you've got the captain for the Rwandan team in joining us here, just to share us things in terms of their preparations for the qualifiers.